Nice 2-hour nap. 2 hours. Let's go see if we can find some fish.
My name is Adam Milstead, and I'm a former UFC fighter turned extreme kayak angler. I travel around the country fishing bass tournaments out of kayaks. So if you like kayaking and you like fishing, then welcome to Str8 Yakd.
Alright guys, here's stop one. We're going to go ahead and give it a shot. We're going to get the kayak all sort of fitted out and let's go fishing. You're gonna see this beautiful sunrise here. Anyways guys, it's about 6 o'clock in the morning. This is the second day of practice and just got up. I had to sleep in a little bit. I was a little tired, but anyways, we're gonna try the northern section today on Kentucky Lake, pretty much like right here. Anyways, we'll give it a shot. I don't know, still a little tired, and hopefully get into something today that will give me a little bit more confidence. It seems like if you can find a smallmouth, you're gonna be okay. So yesterday we were able to establish sort of a pattern with finessier style baits. TRD on a drop shot was working near the end, and the flipping in a Fatty Z ended up being pretty productive as well. So we'll have a couple of those things that we can use. But for right now, I think we're gonna stick to a drop shot. We're gonna focus on utilizing our graphs a lot. We're gonna find some of these areas where these bass are sort of schooled up on. So I don't know, we'll see what happens today. Hopefully get a little bit more of an idea on how to break this thing down. Break down Kentucky Lake, break down the Tennessee River, break down ledge fishing. I don't know, we'll see. All right, let's go fishing. Alright guys, midday report on the second pre-fishing day. I haven't found them. I actually caught, I guess, a decent smallmouth, maybe like a 15-incher on a Berkeley flatworm. So I went ahead and got a few more. I stopped at this place called Fast Eddie's. A lot of people around here know of this place. It's a pretty good tackle store. So I picked them up. And I'm going to try one more spot. I got about 4 hours before, obviously, I got to be off the water. And, yeah. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Alright guys, so I'm on my way up to do the Hobie Bass Open board check. This is where they take your catch board, they put a sticker on it where it's certified that it's been inspected and you can use it for the tournament. But also, there's a lot of cool things you can get there, like you can win prizes, all that stuff. But anyways, if I was going to put my 2 cents in on this particular lake, and even Lake Barkley, Lake Kentucky, Lake Barkley, these sets of lakes tend to favor, obviously, people who fish this quite a lot. These particular individuals have their honey holes, their spots. And these spots, not only do they know where they are, they know what they want to eat. Now, granted, for me personally, I know what they want to eat. They want to eat a drop shot, Ned rig, you know, pretty much anything by Zman. And you pitch that in on them, they're gonna eat, you know. So I've got the baits, I've got the patterns, I just don't have the locations. And this is the type of area where you're gonna have to spend at least a week, if not 2 weeks, to truly find a spot where you can sit down and do what you want to do, you know, where you have bass and you can actually catch those particular fish. We're dealing with a bit of a rainstorm right now, which will generally change up the pattern for everything tomorrow, which is what happens in any tournament you're in. The weather pattern that you've been calculating your baits to will be completely different because of a low pressure system. And lo and behold, it's raining for the first time in like a week here. It's raining. Oh, and tomorrow's the tournament. Alright, well, hang tight. You guys are gonna, I don't know, you're gonna join me on this. I don't even know what this is. This journey of nightmares, misery, fishing, Kentucky Lake. Update from Kentucky, first day of the tournament. Yes, it's raining. Screw all you guys and your happy little spots. This rain evens out the playing field, I think, hopefully. But at the same time, it's gonna suck the fishing. Ugh. Second fish, 1350. All right, guys, so that's it for day one here on the Hobie Bass Open Stage 5 at Kentucky Lake. I only got 3 fish because it stinks here. It's miserable. You know, I need to spend like a month on this lake in order to find a decent spot, but people were able to catch a few, but not a lot like big ones, not a lot of good quality fish. But anyways, I got 3, which means that I didn't get my limit, which also means this is my last day. So I'm calling it quits. That way I can save myself a vacation day, but at the same time go home and spend some time with my family. Not worth, you know, going out there and trying to catch another 3, 13, 14-inch fish. So anyways, that's it. You guys should know already. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below. All right, I'm tired. I need a beer. I'm gonna do some B-roll stuff, and then I'm heading home. All right.
So, I'm on the road, obviously, and I was just thinking, like, you guys deserve a bit more of an explanation on what happened at Kentucky Lake. Okay, so, granted, I had a lot of high hopes, but I'm on my way home now, having eaten a nice slice of humble pie, because I honestly thought I was going to do a lot better. You know, I stopped listening to a lot of other people who were saying, oh, I'm not doing that tournament because it's miserable. Somebody's got to catch the fish. I said, okay, it could be me. I think I have an ability to get out there and do well. Well, turns out I didn't. So the thing about it is, and a lot of people don't realize that when you get in some of these tournaments, especially these bigger, higher end sort of really well-known bass fisheries like Kentucky Lake or even Sandy Cooper, you do have to understand that it is a very pressured lake. And even though there's over 100,000 acres of places to fish on this lake, it's still very difficult. You have a lot of traffic, boat traffic out there, but honestly, I wouldn't even say that. I'm going to chalk it up to 2 things, the reason why Kentucky Lake is on a downfall, okay? Then people probably say it's up on more the upswing, but for me personally, what I was able to see myself, it's a bad fishery. Number one, I'm going to say, due to the Asian carp, the silver carp, who are running rampant there. I mean, every single time I made it to a ramp, I'd get there and there'd be a flat bottom boat coming out with, I'm not kidding you, over 200 carp, like big giant carp in the bottom of their boats. And then what these guys do, they just go and throw them out on the shore. Which, okay, I get that you guys got to kill them, but man, does it stink at Kentucky Lake. Like, literally stink. Like, you'd be kayaking and all of a sudden you just get this huge whiff of dead fish, and you look at the bank and it is just lime. Now, could be because of a couple fish kills. It could be because these guys are literally just, you know, snagging them, killing them, and just throwing them overboard. I don't know, but there is so much there, and it's miserable and it's nasty. The other thing that I think really is screwing it up is simply the Fish and Game Commission. Whoever controls the water, the pooling of water. There was a couple times out there where the water would be pulling one way and then it would be pulling back out, and they say that they pull up the water in Kentucky to help with the spawning, but then they pull the water out before the fish actually hatch, which ends up drying out all the eggs, and you have these bad spawning seasons. So that could be an issue too, but I'm chalking it up just Asian carp and the Fish and Game Commission just not taking care of their fishery. Anyways, baits that worked for me was it was a drop shot with a TRD. As strange as that sounds, my buddy Coy showed me that, and I actually jumped on board with it. It works. And then as well as a Fatty Z from Zman. Those were the only 2 baits. People were just destroying them on Ned rigs. They were doing really good with swim jigs and stuff like that. I threw it all. And if my hands touched the bait, I wasn't catching fish. So anyways, that's Kentucky Lake in a nutshell. If you guys plan on fishing it, just prepare yourself because it is tough, miserable, and a lot of work. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. I know there wasn't a lot to go off of. There wasn't a lot of action, but you're going to have that sometimes. And so good luck to Ryan Lambert, Abby Abendanza. They're both, they've got limits at least. Ryan is actually in 7th place at this particular moment. Abby's a little bit further down, but he still has an opportunity to really rise up in the ranks for tomorrow. So I'll be cheering them on from the safety of my own home, hanging out with my wife and beautiful kids and Calvert the duck dog. And yeah, we're just, hey, we're gonna eat this humble pie because I don't know. I'll tell you, I won't be back. Doesn't matter what they say is out there, whatever tournament, I will not be back at Kentucky Lake. So again, guys, thanks for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe button down below. Hopefully you guys get out in the water and get yacked. Thanks for watching Str8 Yakd.
My cameraman, we're shooting a reality TV show. Welcome to the casting couch.
Yeah, I think that one's going to be deleted.
Well, I'm going to send it to me.
What do you think, Abby? No comment. That's what that bitch.